Welcome to Spin What's Loose Detroit. I'm your host, Joe Chap, and today we're going to be talking to you about Detroit Lions centric stuff. Now, everyone knows that Brad Holmes went out, he signed Emmanuel Mosley, he signed Cameron Sutton, he signed David Montgomery. He went and made a splash signing with Chauncey Gardner Johnson. And I'm sitting here and I'm wondering what is his plan of attack in the draft? And today the Detroit Lions, they interviewed um, from Aaron Wilson of he's an NFL insider. They said the Lions were interviewing Will Anderson, and it doesn't make sense to me because Will Anderson is projected to be a top three pick. I don't think he gets past Arizona, to be honest. I don't think Will Anderson makes it out of that top four unless someone trades up to three to get a quarterback. And even then, there's people saying that Houston could take Will Anderson and punt on a quarterback till next year. So what is Brad Holmes doing in terms of why did he trade? Why what does he do? What is his method of madness? We see that he's going and he's going to interview Jalen Carter. That is his due diligence. He has to see what the red flags are and if they're fixable. Obviously, that's what he's going to do. But in the strange case that the Jalen Carter interview doesn't go good, in a strange case that like what we hear from guys like McShay and what we seen with the body cam and what we seen with his the police report and all that stuff, if that stuff remains true, what does Brad Holmes do? Especially if you get to a point where Will Anderson's off the board, Tyree Wilson's off the board, and so forth. Do you go a certain route? I've been wondering that, but here's what I think. I don't think either 6 or 18 is going to be gone in the trade. I'm totally in belief that that is what's going to happen. Either they're going to trade up for Will Anderson at 3, or if the price is too high, every year there's a jaw dropping trade involving someone who's in a contract dispute. And luckily enough, there's two players in a contract dispute that could be traded to the Detroit Lions because obviously we know the contract disputes with Ed Oliver and Jeffrey Simmons. Now, if Brad Holmes was to do this, absolutely, this shows everything that we know about this dude. This guy got balls of steel. He's going to drop them on everyone's face again. We didn't think that he was going to trade up for Jameson Williams of all people. I'm pretty sure when people seen that the Lions traded up last draft, they were like, holy shit, we're going to get Malik Willis. Like, that's what people were thinking. Or Kyle Hamilton or Jordan Davis. No, this guy says, we're going to go get Jameson Effin Williams, and we're gonna poach him for a year. He's gonna come back at the end of the year, and we're gonna have him as a rookie basically in the next year, where we bring in two more rookies from a first round draft pick. Not so fast. When you look at Ed Oliver, you look at Jeffrey Simmons, you look at the cap situations that the Titans and the Bills are in. Do they have the money to pay him? Maybe not. And what I was kind of wondering this because I didn't see Brad Holmes go out and make a deal for a defensive tackle besides Isaiah Buggs. I know Isaiah Buggs is a good player, but he's not nothing to write home about. And even Brad Holmes himself said that he wants to upgrade the defensive tackle position. Listen, guys, I can only say this cleanly as I can. I don't think the Lions are going to keep their two draft picks. I honestly think that these two draft picks are in play for a trade, either 6 or 18. 6, you would probably have to give up for Jeffrey Simmons, but you would get probably their first round pick, but you would have to give up like something else. Maybe the 18th pick you give them, and you get the 13th pick. That could be in play. I don't know, but what Brad Holmes has done in his short tenure with the Detroit Lions this show, he's willing to make bold moves, and I think another one is coming soon, guys. The draft is in the later part of this month. We're gonna see everything that has to happen, and usually the draft is when trades they come off the boards. No one knew AJ Brown was gonna get traded until he was. There's rumors out of Tennessee that things are going along with Jeffrey Simmons like they want, and they need a quarterback looking to the future. And if you sit there at 6 and Will Levis or Anthony Richardson is still on the board, holy shit, there's going to be a total seismic wave for that one pick, and it opens up the chance for Brad Holmes to trade it. And I don't think they're picking at 6 and 18. That's just my opinion. What do you think? Let me know in the comments, and we'll talk about it.